The funniest thing just happened to me, and it made me think about a video that I had to just pop on and do for you guys real quick. So I was on FaceTime with my son, and he said, "Mom, you're getting old. That's an old lady shirt." So my shirt says, "I have enough plants." At the bottom says no one. And he was like, "Mom, you starting to do old lady stuff." And that just cracked me up and made me want to come on here and do a quick video with you guys and call it the truth about aging. So, hey, it's the season lady coming back at you guys with another one. This is going to be quick and funny, but I just had to go ahead and do this video because I know there are so many people that feel the exact same way that I do and that are going through the same things that I'm going through. So, it's too funny because my son did that, and I'm here at my sister's house sitting with her. She had surgery yesterday, and we just had some funny things happen. We've been talking about how things are different, how we feel different, after, an event at the hospital and things like that. And, some truths about what happens, as we age. Number one, body aches. They come and they go. They appear and disappear for no apparent reason at all. But what we have to understand is that change is inevitable. And if something aches or if it's something that's bothering you, pay attention to it. And if it persists, then do something about it. Otherwise, chalk it up to the fact that we're getting older and these things are going to come and go. Another thing that comes and goes is my memory. I will get up, and it's so funny because we were just laughing about this. And I went and walked in there to tell her something, completely forgot what I came in there to tell her, and then walked back in here, attempted to start my video, and then had to go back in there and tell her what it was that I was planning to tell her. So in addition to the aches and pains that come and go, baby, this memory, this mind, it comes and goes too. Number 3, our sleep patterns change. I find myself waking up hella early. And your girl has never been a morning person. So I don't know where that's coming from. And thank goodness I can go back to sleep just as easily as I wake up. I do have some friends that complain that once they get up, they're up, they can't go back to sleep. Thank God I don't suffer from that. But my sleep patterns have changed. I just don't seem to need as much as I used to. Maybe because I'm not exerting myself ripping and running. But that changes. Number 4, your metabolism slows down. Honey, I have been trying to lose these last few pounds for the longest, and my metabolism has slowed down to a halt. The things that I used to eat all the time don't always agree with me anymore. I'm not real sure what's going on with that, but metabolism has slowed down. So I can't eat as much as I used to, don't want to, don't feel good when I do. So, that's another one of those things. But some of the important ones are you could care less about what people think about it. Baby, when he said my shirt was an old lady shirt, it didn't hurt my feelings in the least. Now, in the past, mama would have went in there and changed because the last thing I ever wanted to be was an old lady, baby. I live in a Clairol box, honey. As long as there's some Cream of Nature and some Miss Clairol and some Dark and Lovely, baby, I am good to go. I can't do the gray hair, which is another thing, honey. Gray hairs pop up in places that they don't have no business popping up. And you can't use Dark and Lovely all over your body. So that's just one of those things, you just kind of have to embrace and just keep on moving, Another thing that tickled me yesterday at the hospital with my sister when I walked into recovery, she was sitting up in the bed holding the cup with her eyes closed. And baby, I saw my grandmother. The spitting image of Big Grand was sitting in that bed. And I said, Jesus, we become our elders. We have become our elders. She acts like my mom. She was looking like my grandmother. I was falling out laughing. Deja was calling us dramatic, baby. We had a time in that hospital yesterday. They tapped on the curtain and said we was having too much fun in recovery. But it was so funny because we become our elders. We start to act like them. We start to say things that they used to say. Our kids are cutting their eyes at us and looking at us sideways because we doing stuff that, I know they consider old lady, but I don't care because I had a wonderful mom, wonderful grandmom. I love them both to the end. And I don't care if I start behaving like them. I called and checked on my cousin last night and it was 8:45 and I said I was sleeping. And she was like, girl, I don't give a damn what time it is. If you sleeping, you want to lay down, go lay down. You don't have nothing you have to do tomorrow. When you feel like getting up, get up. So that's kind of where we are in this thing. we become our parents. We doing these things, and I can lay down. I don't have to be up if I don't want to be up. There's nothing going on. There is nothing going on typically on a Saturday morning for me. So I can go to bed when I want to go to bed. And the last thing that came to me just out of nowhere was that as we get older, we get better and better at letting things go. Baby, I ain't got time to be holding grudges. I don't worry about it. If I ain't thinking about it every minute or every day, it is not bothering me. I let things go. I let people go. I let situations go. I don't have time to be holding on to stuff that's going to cause my heart palpitations and run my blood pressure up and stuff like that. Baby, I got to take care of me. Because like I said, them body aches, they come and go. You know, that mind is coming and going. You know, I ain't sleeping like I used to sleep. Baby, I don't have time for all that. I can't be getting bent out of shape and holding grudges with people. So I just wanted to pop on real quick and do this quick video for you guys. These are some truths about aging. Things that nobody tells you. Things that you don't typically want to talk about. But I just had a good kiki with my son on FaceTime and with my sister in there looking like my grandmother. We have just had a good time. And I just want to pop on and tell you guys that, you know, aging is something that we all must embrace. You know, like I said, baby, I live in the dark and lovely in the Miss Clairol box. You know, I got my little hair locked and I'm going to keep my makeup on. But baby, I don't ignore these wrinkles. I don't ignore these freckles. I'm not ignoring, you know, bulges in places that hadn't always been. And look, I suggest that you embrace it as well. So, like my video, subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to go back in here and finish laughing with my sister. But I had to pop on and give you guys that little bit because it was just too funny. And I had to bring it to the season game. So, until the next time something crazy happens and it comes to my mind and I think it needs to come out of my mouth, I will chat with you guys soon. Toodles.